guys, what's up? It's your girl Light Skin Mommy, and we're back with another video. Yeah, let's get into it. I can never take myself serious when I say that. Just see new hairstyle, whatever. That's not what we're here to talk about, is it? No, so let's get into it. So this is part 3, and if you haven't watched part 1 and 2, you might as well go ahead and watch that and come right back. Stay in order, please, and thank you. Make sure you leave a like on all videos. You know, and if you ain't subscribed yet, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? I know I've been not on every second, but it's whatever. Anyways, let's get into it. I know my background look kind of, but that's okay. So we have now arrived at Atlanta Airport. I don't know the exact Atlanta Airport, you get it. And I think my gate was it was T9. So I'm arriving there. I'm like, this is a big ass place, bro. So I'm like, and I see the time, and I had to be at that gate, and like, I thought I broke one. I'm like. Anyways, so I arrived at that gate. No, I just said this so backwards. Anyways, so on my way to this gate, right? And I'm like, where the fuck is this gate? So I'm following the signs that's up above, you know, follow directions. So I'm like, I bet. So I see it's it got the little plane. The fuck, nigga? Okay, it got the little plane emoji. Not emoji, but you know, plain icon or whatever you call it, and it had TCDBAT, right? No, why did I say T first? You get it. T was all the way at the end, bro. I'm like, I gotta be here in less than 20 minutes, and I have to get from this end, and I don't even know where the fuck the other end is, so help your girl out. Anyways, so as I'm going, I keep following the signs. I'm speed walking, and I'm steady just you know, not trying to look suspicious, but also trying to get there, you know what I'm saying? I'm by myself. So I'm like, I gotta get there. You know what I'm saying? If I miss this plane, I'm gonna be stuck in Atlanta. Don't know shit about Atlanta. I've been there one time out of my whole life, and never been to the airport. So yeah, has no one to call. Yeah. Anyways, fast forward. So I head over, and I'm steady going. So I'm following the signs. I'm going this way. I'm going that way. I'm going this way. And so finally, I get down this escalator after like, let's say 10 minutes, and I start seeing these trains. I'm like, am I going the wrong way? I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to take a train, bro. I'm trying to take a plane, bro. I gotta fucking get to the fucking the gate. What am I doing? So I'll go back up the escalator, and finally, my dumb ass finally asks somebody around, like one of the people that actually, you know, work there or whatever. So I see this like desk where it's 2 people at, and I'm like, so they talking to each other or whatever, and I go up there, I'm like fucking breathing hard as hell, cause I'm like, I'm telling y'all, it's the weight loss for me, babe. It's the exercise for me. I didn't ask to exercise, but I was doing it. So anyways, fast forward. I get up to the desk or whatever. Buddy's still talking to the lady, and the lady finally like look at me after like 2 seconds. I'm like, can y'all tell that I'm in need of help? So then finally I'm like, she like, yes, do you need help with something? I'm like, yes I do. And so I like show her my phone, and I'm like, I need to get to this gate right here. I said, how do I get there? I was like, I seen trains down there, but I need to get to the plane. So then you can tell I've never been there before, and she's like, oh yeah, so you take the train and you ride it all the way to that specific, you know, letter or whatever, and then get off and then go through everything. So I'm like, okay. So I do take the train. She's like, yes. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm still a little confused after what she said, and I walk, and I, speed walk all again, and I get to the escalator thing going down. So I go down, and I see that every few minutes the train takes off, and then every few minutes another train come, or the same train. I don't fucking know. So I'm like, I bet, bro. Like, I need to hurry up and get here. It's getting closer and closer time to board plane. So I need to, underlay. So finally, I take the train. I get down to T, and because I was at B, I think. No, I was at C or D or whatever. And I'm like, this is gonna be long as fuck. What am I doing? So I'm like, I really can't afford to miss the fucking plane. So, anyways, and again, I don't know shit about how this plane shit works. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck, whatever. So then I get to T, finally. And you could tell how everybody was looking at me on the fucking train. It was like, this bitch out of breath, dead bitty, got some problems going on. I don't know what's going on with this lady, but I don't want to cause no problems. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm like, yeah, you better off not saying nothing, bro. And I had this little mini water bottle that I had from the plane before that I didn't drink, so I, cracked that open, started chugging that. And when I get off the plane, I threw it away. I sped walked to, kept following the signs up above. Then I sped walked to T. And then I still was confused because I'm like, it's escalators this way, it's still a walkway this way, it's more escalators, but that's not the right letter, so I'm not going that way. Why would I go backwards if I need to go forward? So anyways, I see that it still say like T, it still say like some of the letters and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, am I not still at T, bro? And I didn't know that I had to ride it literally all the way to the end. I rode it to the right before the end where the letter was at. So I'm still a little confused. So finally I made my walkway and I'm steady trying to, get there. I finally pass all this stuff and I see all these different signs. I see baggage, I see what they call it, like transfer, like taxis and all that stuff. I'm like, I don't need no taxi, bro, I need the plane. So then finally I see something. I'm like, okay, yeah, let me go this way. So then I finally go this way and I see that I have to go back through the check your ID, check your ticket shit. And I'm like, all these motherfucking people. And then I seen it was a line too. I was like, I'm not gonna make it. I was like, but I started seeing that they had 3 of them open instead of like 1 or 2. So I'm like, yes, let's get this going. So I finally get up there. He's like, oh, everybody make sure you have your IDs ready. Da, 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 da. So I'm like, all right, bro. Like, I have my ID. I'm standing in front of a Karen. She seemed like she got attitude. I'm like, I ain't trying to fuck with her. And then fast forward, I take all my stuff. I take my shoes off. I put my purse up there. All that you dig. And at this one, they finally had to like pat me down or whatever, because again, I had a fluffy thing on, and it's like, you kind of low with that fluffy ass thing on. What you got up under now? And I'm like, bro, I ain't got not a thing. A shirt, but not a thing, no bullshits. Anyways, so then fast forward. So then she's like, I'm gonna pat you down on your chest, trying to make sure it was okay with me. And I'm like, yeah, it's okay, like, don't worry about it. So then she do this, trying to make it seem like, okay, I'm not trying to touch on you, but I gotta do my job. So I'm like, do you, boo? This is what you getting paid for, not me. I'm like, just let me know so I can hurry up and get to my plane, period. So she do a little thing, and then she pat my arm and shit, and then they took the little metal shit and went up and down on me. I'm like, yeah, okay, y'all find out, I'm clear. So at first I was gonna just wait till I got to the gate and put my shoes on, but then I was like, you know what, that's a waste of time. Let me go ahead and just slide these bitches on, probably tuck the shoestrings and call it a motherfucking day. But I ended up tying them anyway. So then I fast forward, hurried up and ran, and then I have got there finally after taking turns and turns and turns, and I got there. And tell me why I missed the plane by a minute.